Today I'm answering the most Googled questions about online businesses and entrepreneurship, and some of these are going to shock you, so stick around to the end. Over the years, I've helped build one of the fastest growing companies in the United States. I've started my own companies and acquired more than $120 million worth of online businesses. And today I'm going to share with you everything I've learned along the way and my perspective with online businesses and entrepreneurship. So let's go ahead and dig into the first questions. Now, the first question is how to start an online business or how to start a business. This is something that I think people overcomplicate. What you need to do and how to start a business is to just come up with an idea or a service and try to get some money. You don't need to spend months or even weeks figuring this out. Come up with an idea, try to find people to pitch this idea to, and it will actually turn into a business when they take out their wallet and give you money for that idea, for that business, or for that service. It doesn't have to be so complicated. Have the idea, test the idea, and then get the results. Question number 2 is what is the best business to start? And for me, I would recommend starting an online business, something that doesn't take a lot of investment capital, like an agency, an online service, or consulting. These businesses you can charge a high amount for. You can have very high margins for these businesses. And again, it doesn't take a ton of startup capital to go ahead and start growing these businesses. It can be as easy as a $10 or $15 for a website, and then some forms to fill out for your customers or potential leads, and then getting on the call and selling them these services. Now, question number 3 is what are some of the best online business ideas? And for me, I think the best online business to get started with is an agency or some type of service. This could be a social media agency where you help people repurpose their long form content. Maybe they're making videos on YouTube, but they're not uploading shorts or any type of short form videos. What your agency could do is take those 15-minute long form videos, cut them up, and then publish them on social media platforms like YouTube and TikTok. And this would save that person a lot of time. So this could be a really great business idea for anybody looking to get started. The next question is how to start a business with no money. And the best way to do this is to just not overcomplicate things. It can be as simple as building a free Google form, asking your potential customers or audiences, finding them on Facebook or LinkedIn, ask them to fill out this form, and then contact the people who filled it out that look like they would be a good fit for your business or service. Once they filled out the form, you go ahead and create the offer, sell to them, and then once they've actually paid for it, you go ahead and deliver the service or business to them. Now, the next question is, what is a drop shipping business? And a lot of people complicate this, but essentially a drop shipping business is when somebody orders something through your website or online store, instead of the inventory being sent from you, it's being sent directly from the supplier or wholesaler. So the product goes from the wholesaler directly to the customer. Like most e-commerce businesses, they're buying directly from the wholesaler, holding the product, and then sending it to the customer. So it's essentially eliminating that risk and eliminating the process of having to buy a bunch of inventory because it's being sent directly from the wholesaler to the customer. The next question is how to start a drop shipping business. The easiest way to start a drop shipping business is to find exclusive products and deals. You can go on Etsy, find some really cool products, create a relationship with the person making those, and then start drop shipping those products. I think a lot of people go onto Alibaba or AliExpress, and this is something that is very difficult to do because so many other people have easy access to that. The other way to get started with drop shipping is to find high ticket items. These could be outdoor swimming pools or something that's going to be a larger purchase, and you can create exclusive agreements with the manufacturers of these outdoor products or these larger ticket products. I love things that are going to be used in the home, like refrigerators, couches, furniture. Any of these things can be drop shipped, and you're going to have a lot more money to spend on advertisement because it's going to be a higher ticket item. The next question is, what is an e-commerce business? And essentially, this is selling physical products online through the internet. Now, compared to drop shipping, where the product is going from the wholesaler directly to the customer, with e-commerce businesses, you're normally ordering at least 1,000 of your inventory. You're holding that inventory either at your house or a warehouse, and then when somebody buys that product from you, it'll be sent from you directly to the customer. Now, the great thing about e-commerce is it's going to be a lot faster shipping time compared to drop shipping, where it's coming from China or Asia. That can sometimes take 4 or 5 weeks versus 4 or 5 days. How to start an e-commerce business? The fastest way to get up and running is to start a business with Shopify. That will essentially allow you to make the e-commerce business and the website. Once you have the website, you're going to need to get traffic and customers. The best way to do that is usually with Google ads or with Facebook ads. And then you're going to be buying traffic through these ads, sending it to your website, and hopefully those people are going to be converting into customers and buying your products. How to start a photography business. This is an extremely competitive industry. And if I were going to go back and start a photography business, I would get into the real estate realm. I think a lot of people are needing photos for their houses. What you can do is you can go on Craigslist, find people that are trying to sell or rent their house, and figure out the places that have bad photos. What you can do is you can buy a drone and you can take drone photos of the outside of the house or apartment. And you can also have a service where you're going in, filming the interior and also taking photos. And you can charge between $500 to $1,000 per home for this. And this is something that would be in a huge demand. And I think a lot of people are not doing this well. The other way that you could do is go onto Airbnb and find under optimized listings, reach out to the host, and offer to give them better photos for their listing. How to start a clothing business. This is one of the most competitive niches. I would advise against not doing it, but if you have a really good idea or something that's going to stand out in fashion, go ahead and find something that's going to be very unique in the clothing industry. One of the biggest issues is the margins are very small for clothes, and there's a lot of different sizes and different trends. So if you can find a product that's going to fit almost everyone and isn't going to change every 2 to 4 months with the trends, then all you have to do is find the niche, find some way to market this, and start selling this product online, and you'll be able to make a lot of money with that, with your clothing business. How to start a consulting business. Now, this is a great business idea, and the good thing about consulting is you can normally charge a very high hourly amount for your business. So figuring out what is your competitive edge, what is your offer, and figuring out what is the ROI that the person's going to get. The biggest issue with consulting is there's never this ROI element impacted. Maybe you can offer a guarantee, or you can offer certain benchmarks, like after using my consulting service, I guarantee a 20% increase in sales. That would really separate you from a lot of the competition. And the best way to get leads is to just go and contact people directly, make actual video footage, send them out to leads on LinkedIn, and get them on a call, and then sell them your consulting services. How much does it cost to start a business? This is going to vary a lot depending on what type of business you're going to be starting. Now, an online business is going to be a lot cheaper to start, and I've started online businesses for $500 to $1,000 versus a physical business like a restaurant, a bar. That's going to cost potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars to start. So typically an online business you can get up and running for a few $1,000s. And again, I don't recommend starting any business until you've already proven the concept, there's a product market fit, and you're bringing in money. Once you've proven that, then go ahead and start investing in it. Now, after reviewing all these questions, I couldn't fit all of them into one video. So if you're going to want to see part 2, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notification icons to figure out the second part in the most Googled questions about business and entrepreneurship.